Wednesday, so that means the tornado sirens are going. So let me get YouTube set on subscriber only mode. And, all right, we have that set. How is everybody doing today? I hope your weather is good where you're at. It was a beautiful day here, and I think they're all gone, but the pickleball and tennis courts were full a few minutes ago. So, yeah, I've been enjoying hearing whack, whack, whack all morning. Hey, I guess people are outside. That's the goal, right? It is what it is. So, I was looking through some of my boxes the other night, and look what I found. I should have had these for the littles. Look at this. It's called The Naughty Little Guess, and it's tiny golden book. I had that one. And then Roger Mouse's Wish. And Mrs. Sheep's Little Lamb. Aren't those adorable? I have to comp these out, and I also want to double check and see if I have any other ones in there. But I just thought those were so cute. Like the beginning of the Naughty Little Guess, it says, "Here is little Margaret riding all alone by herself on her kitty car. Margaret does not like to play alone." Cute. How cute are those? Have y'all ever seen them? I don't even know where these came from. So, yeah. But apparently, from what I could tell, they came in a whole set. I only have 3. At least that's what I found. Looks like they were 1980 printing on that. So, but I thought those were cute. So, I thought today what we would do is fill a junk jar. And I have 3 different jars from you to pick from. We have the Kramer's Shave Cream jar. I also have this Burma Shave jar. And then I have this vintage Jif Crunchy jar. So the price of the auctions does include the price of the individual jar. So the shave jars, their value I have put at about 10. The Jif jar I put on about 5. So that gives you an idea of, well, you know, how the pricing is set up. Because once we fill those, right, Buck? Once we fill those, it's going to be more than what they're being auctioned for. So you are getting a good deal. And in most cases, the jar ends up being a freebie. But if you don't want the jar, I can always ship it without the jar. So I do have one housekeeping item that I would like to address. I am having to put in a business policy. Unfortunately, due to some recent events, if for some reason your payment fails, district's policy is you have 48 hours to fix that. So I can't fix it. You either, and you get a pop-up, you get notified that you had a payment fail, and then it's very easy for you to go to your cart as well to see that your payment failed. So I would always ask that when you bid on something, make sure your payment goes through. I am not going to chase you down for that. I think we're all adults, right? Now, also, if your payment fails, I am not going to make a private listing. I've done that in the past, but it has proved to be problematic. So I am asking that you do work with district to get that taken care of. Any private listings that I do for people, I am going to follow the same guidelines. You have 48 hours to do the purchase. Otherwise, it's going to move on for somebody else. I don't like having to do this, but it's also not fair for merchandise to be tied up like that. I'm not a layaway. So if you don't have the funds in your account, I would highly encourage you not to bid. You wait till you get payday and make an offer if it's available and buy it now. I'm really sorry I have to do that, but it's just become a problem, unfortunately. So, and something to be aware of. If it happens multiple times, you could lose your account over that. It's not my decision, but that is a typically a marketplace policy. So I would encourage you to make sure you're on top of those issues. Personally, I did my PayPal, and I don't have a problem. I know some people, their banks don't like these transactions for whatever reason. But again, that's just something that you need to stay on top of, and just be courteous to your sellers. So, all right, with that, now let me and LaDonna. Exactly, Bug. Occasionally, I mean, stuff happens, but when it keeps happening, we might have a problem. I'm just going to say that we might have a problem. But anyway, with that, what junk jar would you like to start with? We'll see how many we can get through. I have 2 boxes and a bag that has not been gone through, full of goodies. So, like I said, we have the Burma, we have the cranks, and we have the Jif jar. So if y'all want to let me know which one that you want to start with, the shave jars are going to start at 40. The Jif jar is going to start at 35. So, and if you've never been here for one of these, typically what I do is we pick a jar, and then we start going through these junk bags, and you decide what goes in the jar. And then once we fill the jar, then we're going to bid. So anyway, does anybody have any preference on which one that we start with? Let me know, or I will pick. Okay. We're going to do the Burma shave because I think this would fit in like red, white, and blue. You got 4th of July coming up. So we will move that to stage, and then we will start filling it. So let me get y'all flipped around. So this is your jar, the Burma Shave. It's in really good shape. These are like, I think from the 50s, maybe early 60s. So I have a bag that we will start with. And as we go through it, like I said, I'm going to show the item and you tell me yay or nay. And once that fills, then we will bid on it. And I'm going to try not to put anything like crazy big in there. So let's see. Is that all right? So I'm going to need to do a stir stick. And I'm also thinking about doing some larger junk drawer lots. I don't know if anybody here is interested in that kind of thing, but hey, Beth. So this little bag had these little bear patches. They look like they're just like those iron-on bears. So yay or nay? Yay or nay? This bag has some dollhouse furniture in it. It's just weird. All right. I'm gonna put that in. Looking through here, pulling some items. I have. Well, that sounds about right, Beth. I think I still have hauls from there. This is a little Dr. Pepper, like a little mini. We have some of these things need to go in a. Some of these are going to be big items. Look at this little guy. He's swimming. Yeah. Yay or nay? Yay or nay? It still works. Yeah, this little thing moves around. Could be. You could be. And I don't know where these things like came from. I just got them in a bag. So if there were little price tags on them, they did not come from me. I will tell you that right now. So, look at this. Look at it. It's like an hors d'oeuvre pick. And we also have some little roller skates. There's a bunch of stir sticks in here. I'm going to have to make like a, we're going to have to do a, like a something with stir sticks, because look at all these TWA stir sticks. I've got a whole bunch of TWA stuff in this bag. A bunch of like luggage tags and stuff. Look at this. I have a key on a tag. I don't know anything about it. So it says Presto. No idea, yay or nay. I know. I have started putting them in a box. I have a huge amount of them. Oh my God, this is funny. So this is a vintage matchbook. Look at this. Scratching to please. It does have like 2 in there. Call Humphy. He wants to serve you. Yay or nay? Oh, I bet you it is. Oh, it is, Beth. It is. It totally is. I was thinking they looked weird. That is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen those, but that's totally what that is. Fingernail files. Yay or nay? Righty, in the jar. In the jar it goes. So we have some wooden nickels. Yay or nay? So these are from, yeah, I do. I have 3 actually. I have the Jif jar and I have the cranks. Some things I have will probably go better in the Jif jar. Yeah. Then this is a little matchbook, monogrammed little matchbook, brass matchbook holder. No matches in there, but looks like, oh, is that an L? Yay or nay? Yeah, we have 3. And I just figured we'd go through one at a time and fill them up. Maybe the bigger one we put in the Jif jar. I don't know. Yay or nay? Let me know. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll put that in my smoke stand. That might make sense to put that there. So, what is this? Oh, look. A little owl. It's a little bitty owl. Yay or nay? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Could be. No, the red is not. this was just all in a bag, you could probably get that off. So, yay or nay? I'll probably end up either doing another junk jar session, or I may make some junk drawers and put them. But no, nothing on here is going to be separate. They'll be in lots, like these. Like for example, the stir sticks are too big to go in these jars, so I'm probably going to do like a TWA lot because there was some other like TWA things in here, so I'll probably just put those in like a lot. Yeah, if they have value on their own, then that's what I'll do. You know, or I'll put them in like a lot. I mean, there's a few things that y'all aren't seeing that I'm putting to the side. It's like dollhouse furniture that's too big to go in a jar. So then we have this little guy. Hey, he's still got his beard. Yay or nay? Yeah, Beth, I think I have some other TWA stuff as well. So think about him. We have, I don't know what this is. How do you even open it? Don't even know how to open this thing. I think it slides, but I cannot. I don't know. We have this little tin, this little alligator on it. And I think he should, there, jeez Louise. See, he slides open. Man, why was I making that hard? Yay or nay? Yay or nay? Bueller. Y'all awake out there? Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I have some other things that I need to like put into some jars that are like, okay, well, you can do that. You can do that, Beth. You can do that. So, because I do have a few little things that would fit better in this Jif jar. So, like we have the Cookie Monster. Hey, how cute is he? It's like cookie crumbs on him. So I'll put him in that one because he's a little bit bigger. We have word. What is in here? Well, this is interesting. Look at this. This is like hand lotion on each pillow. Still even has some in there. Look how cute that one is. Yeah, that might be a good idea, Beth. Why don't we, let's see, why don't we put the toy in there. Let's do that one over there. Let's see. What is this? Oh, look at this little tortoise shell box. It's just a little vintage box. How cute that is. This is what are those? There's a couple bigger things that I'm putting to the side because, like I said, they won't fit in that jar. Just do a. Look at this. Oh, it's a little celluloid elephant. This one would have been a bread tie. So we are going to stick it over there. And we have, goodness, trying to see. I'm just trying to look in this bag and see what. Oh, what's that? What is that? This little sharp calculator. So it could have been like a Cracker Jack toy, possibly. Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. So that needs to go in a lot. Look at these. Look, there's more than one. Look at these little hors d'oeuvre picks. Those are so cute. I'm going to put those in. Look, we have her. We'll put her in the toys. Thank you. Appreciate that. We have a little roller skate. Here's the match. That one. What on earth is this? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. Look at this. These are like, I just want to make sure I'm pulling them out carefully. I don't want to cause any problems. But look at these. Yeah, Beth. They're little drink recipes in there. Look how cool that is. Yeah. But I've never seen one like done like that. Look how neat. We got the little bottle opener on it. So we'll stick that like in the ephemera one. Let's see. We'll put the little spoon, little salt cellar spoon in there. This box was just full of randomness. Let's see. What is this? I need to do a these will probably go like in a different buyer's choice, because I'm thinking something like for people's dresser. So I've got a whole bunch of other ones that I'll probably put in like a buyer's choice. And we'll do like a vanity sale. Let's see what else is in here. All right. So I also have, look at this. Anybody remember these? This one's a little duck. I remember those. Put that in the toys. Let's see. Also we have like a little like crystal as well. So I'll put that one there. And we have this little baby charm. Oh, so sweet. Let's see. Also have a little jackrabbit. We have some shooters. So everybody will get a shooter. And look at this. Y'all remember these? So that'll go in the toy. We do have some jacks. So I'll put those in the toy. Okay, I'm gonna open this box. I'm gonna see what's in this box. Hey Laura, how are you? What's this? This is interesting. Ooh, look at this. Look at this little box. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my goodness. How cute is that? So I think we'll put that one in there. What is that? Y'all are probably going, I don't know, because you're not showing us what that is. Oh, my goodness. I need to dump this because this box is full. Look at this. Look how cute that is. It's a little pen. Hey, Deb. What is that? Oh my God. That is hilarious. That's hilarious. So that'll go in our like ephemera jar. It's so funny. It takes so little to amuse me. Box has a lot of bigger things in there. Let's see. What is this? What is that? Oh! All right. Okay. We have these. Monterey Motel matchbooks. So we will put that in our ephemera. What in the world? Oh, that's different. What is that? Oh, okay. And we have this. Look at that. Oh, you look at that. Isn't that neat? Is a little measuring number stick, as Beth likes to call it. Right. What is that? All right, so that I should have made a sewing jar. Because I am finding some little things that would have been cute in a little sewing jar. There we go. Red, white, and blue. Now, I am just seeing some of this stuff, so that's why it's just as much of a surprise to me as it is to you. And what is in here? What is that? Oh, he's cute. Look at that. Somebody took a spoon and painted Santa on him. Isn't that cute? Alrighty. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's see. It is, oh my goodness, that's heavy. Oh my goodness. What is that? Pull that. Yeah, that can't get in there. Ugh. Look at this. Look at this. It's a little matryoshka. Look at that. How cute is she? Ew. That's interesting. Huh. I'm saying this is interesting. Like, look at that. Huh. They're all like, I think those are like maybe years of service or something. It's weird that it's in this box. So, what is that? What is this? Ooh. Ooh. That's kind of cool. There are some weird things in this box. So there was this box in here, but look what's in it. So that'll be good and like a buyer's choice. What are those? They're made in Thailand. And they're like little hors d'oeuvre things or something. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, this box is so random. Look at that. Look at these collector pins for the Kentucky Derby. How crazy is that? This is so random. What is that? So we have a little mini vac. It's a little magnet. Weird. Oh my goodness. What? Okay. I don't want to put this little guy in a jar, but I'm not opposed to just running him if anybody's interested in him. Look at him. He's a little dachshund and he's running off with the holly. He's a little enamel. I can't believe he's not scratched up. I don't see any maker mark on him. I don't see anything wrong with him. He's got his little Jimmy eye. But I don't want to put him in the junk jar because he's going to get messed up. He could even stand. Look, he's got all his like little legs, so he could even stand him up. Look how cute that is. Look at that. Well, will you look at that? Yeah. So, I mean, we can put that in the toy jar if y'all want. Or we can do like a dollhouse lot. You tell me what you want. Okay, I can do that. I can do that because there were already some pieces that were in another box that were dollhouse. And we have this butterfly magnet. Usually these are pins, but this one's a magnet. We'll stick that one in there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Look at this. Look at this little Tanala cat. Little miniature cat. What's in that box? Oh, so cute. This box is really random. I say random because there's also like these spoons in here, but they're like, they don't have like that normal what do you call it? Like souvenir tag, you know, at the top. They're like engraved. A whole bunch of them. Some of them aren't even engraved. Like this one says sterling. That's a pretty spoon. Huh. What do you know? This is weird. So, look at this. Look at him. Oh my God. He's wearing a little, like, little baseball hat. He's so cute. I was wondering what that was. I don't know if he'll fit in here. I think he's gonna be too big to fit in there. Oh, 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 what is this? What in the, oh my God. Okay, this is going to have to be separate, guys. Look at this. I don't know anything about that. Look, you've got her. Look, you got him. So I think these are like a set. Look at this. Now he's got, these look like they're out of chalkware. So, and that is not, it's not chipped. It's just not painted. I thought it was a chip at first, but it's not. See, it's just not painted. It's like his toes pointing up kind of thing. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I've never seen these. I guess that one's Doc. How adorable. How adorable are those? I don't think it says anything. It just has this 11, but it doesn't like, there's no maker mark on them. Those are so cute. But I would do them like probably as a set. If anybody's, the yellow one did. What? I don't see. What? I don't think so. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah. Aren't those so cute? I've never seen those before. Those are adorable. This is a crazy box. This is crazy. Like, I mean, there's even this in there. Isn't that crazy? There's no stamp or anything. They were just a random junk lot that I got. So I'm trying to see. Oh, there's a set of earrings. How cute are those? These little car earrings. What, these guys? You think these are Chinese? Those in there. Ooh. is, I mean, this is, I almost think like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but I don't know. I've never, like I said, I have to Google image those and see if I can figure out. Oh, goodness. So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff. It was labeled a junk drawer lot, but there's some stuff in here that just, I'm like, I don't know whose drawer they got these out of. I don't think. I don't see anything there. Like these old glasses. And then there was also like a gold pair that was in there. Yeah, and they're like chalkware. Aren't those pretty, Beth? Oh, they're so pretty. And then there was also like this collar that's in there. Isn't that pretty? The glasses, these, that would be a good idea. Let's see. Put it there. Will they fit? Will they fit? Yep, they'll fit. Yeah, exactly, Beth. Exactly. So let's see. I needed like a sewing jar. Oh, this is, I think, not sure what that is. I think that might be like, do they call them challenge coins? But look at that. It's still in its original holder. And I have a bunch of like, what do you call it? So I might list the like on here if anybody's interested. Like I have a whole bunch of the medals. So I might put all of that like in one whole lot. Like I'll do a military lot of those. If that would make sense. There's like a whole bunch in here. Oh, where's the other? Oh my goodness. Where? Tell me the other one's in here. Oh, it is. Okay, so there were two different pink Cadillac. One was a darker pink and one was a lighter pink. Yeah, I'll have to look and see, but I'm going to put both of them in there so that you can have them both. Oh, look at this. This little a pinky watch. That is a, I can't read that. This, you think I should look this up? It does look older, doesn't it? Alrighty, I will put that to the side and look it up. What is this? There. I'm trying to find this other earring because it's cute. Cute. Let's not seeing it. I'm looking for this because that's a little Elvis earring. So I was looking to see if the match was in here. I'm not seeing it. Look at that. That's a freaking heavy money clip. Huh. Crazy. That's heavy. Can't imagine putting that in your pocket. Let's see. I don't see that other earring. Makes me sad. I was hoping that would be in here. So there was this little enamel dachshund pin running with the little garland. And he's in really good shape, but I don't want to put him in the jars because I think he'll get scratched up. But he doesn't have a maker mark on him. But he has his little eye, his little rhinestone eye, has all his little holly rhinestones on him. And he stands up. I thought that was cute. And then I found this little Tanala cat in here as well. And then this whole baggie, and we're guessing it's Snow White, although the color of her hair is wrong. But she came with these little guys. And they feel like chalkware. Aren't those cute? I don't know who done them. So, and then there was also this little not the perfect little size that was in there. I think like there's some things in here that are probably we were talking about doing a dollhouse lot. As well, there are, and then I have there's bigger stuff in here like Hot Wheels. What is that? I don't know what that is. And then I don't see anything on it, which is surprising. But it's a cute little size. All right, let's see what else we got. Yeah. Probably. But it's in pretty good shape though, even though it's plated, So let's see. What shall we put in here? We have this little cowboy. Put him in the toy lot. This little it's one of those spinner tops. A little Japan spinner top. I got this little guy. Look, he was probably a pin at one point, but he's a little flocked bunny. We have this should go with the TWA lot, I think. We have a little key. I'm not sure what this was. Maybe it was a lighter? Thinking maybe it was a lighter. And we have her. She is like pot metal. She's made out of pot metal. We have these little girls. Aren't they cute? And I have a moose. Isn't that cute? I have a little elephant keychain. I probably have to work on the ephemera one. I'm going to just look for some more things that make sense for that. Look at this little bitty doll. And someone made a dress for it. Oh, and look, it's red, white, and blue. Just saying. And we have this. It would have been a light. Looks like a Captain America kind of thing. We have some teeth. We have a little totem pole. Look how cute. I'm telling you, there's just some really random things in here. Look at this. It's a little pipe. Isn't that cute? We have a little dinosaur. He's so cute. This is kind of cool. Look. What, you want the teeth in here? Okay. Look, this is a pulley, a miniature pulley. You ever seen one this small? Oh, look at this. Whoa. We have these little itty bitty keys. How little those are. I have a little train. It's a little metal train. Look at this. Look at this little bear. Look how cute he is. Isn't he adorable? Put that in there. Okay. Look at this little bee, little Cracker Jack. Oh. Oh, come here, come here. I cannot lift this. Jeez Louise. So this is it's in a random Cracker Jack jar. And we have these tops. I'm not sure, Beth, because I've seen these before, and they say they came out of old Cracker Jack boxes. Like, see? That. Yep. Then we have a squirrel. And you have these. Yeah, that's kind of where we were going with that. I don't have like, I do have this little St. Louis passenger ticket. So this was for railway. I'm not sure what railroad. Frisco lines. That's going in there. We also have these. These are little needle sharps, and I think, yeah, they are in there. This one, and then this one is also in there. So we'll put them also in the ephemera. Let's see, what else can we get into our so we have another little shooter. Try to round out our little jar there. Fit in that toy jar. I'm gonna find a couple of other things that will fit in that toy jar. That won't, like, I don't think you guys will like the clown in there, right? would probably be a turn off. Okay, Kathy, I'll look and see. Those are too big. I don't have all my jars, all my junk things up here, so it might end up getting, I might end up just like adding in some things also. Let's see here. And we have this little bear paw, little, what do they call these? Like little worry stones, little rocks. We have that in there. Oh, look, we do have Elvis. God, it would have bit me. Look, we have these little Elvis earrings. Aren't those cute? So we do have those. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Look at this. Does this have anything? Jeez Louise. Ooh, okay. I was going to open that and see if we could put that in there, but I need to wash my hands now. I was going to stick this in there, but I have wax now on my hands. So, I don't want to handle anything. That was gross. Oh my god. Why was that in there? Let's see. What else is going to fit in here? What else is going to fit in here? What else? Who's that? Oh, look at this little charm. It's a little chalice. I'm going to add these little celluloid bunnies into there. So I think that will top that one off. Let's see. Well, we can do more figures in it. So I do have another bunny. So we can top it off. I have a little pig. I have a little duck in there. I think the ephemera one, I'll have to dig through my smaller ones and possibly put that in. Look at this. So The Burma jar, I think that one's going to be ephemera. I think I will dig through my stash and find more like ephemera related items for it. We'll probably do the cranks jar, and we can do the Jif jar today, but I don't think we don't have enough to go into the ephemera, unfortunately. So let's see what else can we put in here. Look at this little dog. How cute is that? So I'm gonna pull over there. Look at this. Cup of coffee. Who wants a cup of coffee for 10 cents? Look, that'd be cute for like red, white, and blue kind of deal. So we'll put that in the little ephemera. And we'll do also have this little graduation dude in there. I have a skull. Look, we have this little itty bitty. This one is a celluloid as well. Y'all remember I have a little animal set when I did the celluloid show. Okay, let's see. What else can we put in there? Okay. We have a little flamingo. Oops. And we have a little fish. And I think that is what we will fill those with. And I might put another little surprise or two in there for y'all. And then I think I'll finish doing the ephemera jar, and we'll go over that one at another time. So I'm going to move the Jif jar to stage. This one was full of our toys. In here. And I'll include him in there, because I think if I just finagle things around, that will work. So we're going to start the auction on this toy junk jar for $35. We will get everything here that was shown, which I think is a lot of fun. A lot of little fun critters. Alrighty. And then the next one we have is the Cranks Shave Cream junk jar. So the jar itself is in really good shape. It's a great display piece. And everything in it will come to you to play with. And this one is going to start at 40. Yeah, I think so. I think it was really cute. And there's a lot of really cute things in here to even use for your 4th of July displays or to craft with. You know, and the jar. The jar is really good. Alrighty, that is coming to you. I appreciate that. And like I said, if anybody is interested in these little dealios, we can run them. I will put together, like I said, a TWA lot because, you know I have some other like airline ephemera down there, so I think that'll be a cute little lot for people that like to collect that sort of thing. So, and then I will work, like I said, I'll work on that ephemera jar because I know I have some other littles. If I don't find all of these little books, one of them may find its way in there, or those may go as a lot. I have to look them up and decide what I'm going to do with those. But I found there were several things in there that y'all didn't even see. Like, look at this little Duluth Zippo. It's called the Angry Beaver. There was that. There were all those medals. I know I have a bunch of like these little bitty boxes, that we can do like a lot on. The dollhouse furniture. There were things in here that were like big that I didn't make sense. Like tons of, and I need to look these up because these were all medical. Like, if y'all come across all these prescription like pens, these are a thing. Licky moly doesn't sound right. So I need to look those up because there is money on the pharmaceuticals, they say, which is crazy. There's even Elvis Magnet in there. I mean, there were like little Hot Wheel cars that were in there. A questionable tie tack. I don't know. But yeah, like those Kentucky Derby pens. Weird, random, very random. I don't know what junk drawer those came out. This little Boy Scout. I don't think they're like red lines, but like this one, where is it? So like there was that one, and then there was like that little, I forgot what kind of truck that was. Yeah, yeah. Um, so, but yeah, and there were like baby shoes. There were things that I'm like, those are too big for a drawer. Like, look at that little carved shell. And this little Japan horse. This little pin cushion. With a weirdo. Where those will probably go like in a choice lot, or I might do like a box. But look at that. I'm like, those are not junk. I wouldn't have that in my drawer, would you? Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, trust me. When I lived in Germany, I had a case of the Red Line Hot Wheels as a child. And I made the mistake of leaving them outside. And we know who took them. One of the little boys that lived in the housing unit took them. And these were like cars that my dad had passed down to me. They were really good cars. And so when we went to retrieve them, his father called the MPs, which is the military police, because this was on the Air Force Base. And we got accused of being racist. And my dad was like, it's boxcars. And he was just like, if that's the lesson you want to teach your son, that stealing is okay, then you go for it. Oh, yeah. They were lovely neighbors. Absolutely lovely neighbors. I mean, this kid, harassed me nonstop. But, so yeah. So, yeah, looking at those cars would have been worth a fortune. Like I said, it was a big case full of them. And I took very good care of my stuff. It was very unusual for something like that to even happen with me. But so I learned my lesson. I learned people are not honest. Yeah, hopefully they got karma. But you had to be careful in the military because, they could kick you out of the service over stuff like that. Things I did could have gotten my father kicked out of the military. And that was something that we tried to talk to this father about, was this is not a good look for you, what your family is doing, but it is what it is, But anywho, with that, I think my neighbor's FedEx delivery must be here. I think they get a food box every Wednesday. I don't know. So with that, we will catch you at the next one. I think it's going to be the birthday celebration. So I will be bringing probably my patriotic stuff as well as some like birthday themey kind of stuff. No, thank you. So with that, I will catch y'all on the next one. Talk to y'all later. Bye now.